Nobody emphasizes off-Broadway and off-Broadway this year than Heidi Schreck and her amazing run with What the Constitution Means to Me. Heidi, what play, off-Broadway or musical, inspired you the most this year?
Well, first of all, I think it was a phenomenal year for plays, for American plays this year. I love so many plays. Mary's Sequel by Jackie Sibley's Drury was one of my favorites. Fairview by Jackie. Slave Play I thought was, and I really, really loved Ming Pfeiffer's play Usual Girls, which I feel like, I think she's brilliant, but also I feel like her play and my play are having a kind of conversation that I found very exciting and moving.
And what's up next for you?
Well, I'm doing this play on Broadway and for as long as, I guess forever. It keeps extending, and I'm so grateful, but I can't really look beyond it at this point. It's really consuming my whole life, so yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
When I think of off-Broadway and off-Broadway excellence, I think of David Henry Hwang.
Thank you.
What play or show inspired you the most off-Broadway or off-Broadway this year?
I'm not supposed to say, but I have to, but I can't help but be excited by Heidi Schreck's work, by Madeline George's work. Those are two that really just sort of jumped to the top for me.
And what inspired you about them?
Well, I think they're both works that, they're by women, and they address the time that we're in, but they do it with great theatricality, with humor, and they help me to see the world a little differently.
Aww. And what's up next for you?
I have a show called Soft Power. It's a musical that I wrote with Jeanine Tesori, and we will be opening in New York in the fall. I think I'm not quite allowed to say where yet.
And you heard that here first. You're talking a new musical with David Henry Hwang and Jeanine Tesori. How fabulous is that? Thank you.
Thank you.
We're with Daphne Rubin Vega. Daphne, what show this year, off-Broadway or off-Broadway, has inspired you the most?
Ain't No Mo was incredibly moving and inspiring to me to see some of this young people. To see what youth can do. Ferryman was very moving, which was the opposite of that in a way. It was a big production.
And where can we see you this year?
I'm sorry?
What can we see you performing in this year?
I am in rehearsals for shooting In the Heights, the film.
Yay!
So we start next week. We start soon.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. And who are you wearing? Because this is really beautiful.
I went to Morocco. I'm wearing Roberto Coin jewelry. But I went to Morocco a few months ago and came back with as much stuff as I possibly could.
Well, you look beautiful. And congratulations, I can't wait to see you. When you think of the top women directors right now, directing off-Broadway, off-Broadway, and on Broadway, you think of Leisl Tommy. Leisl, what play or musical, off-Broadway or off-Broadway this year, inspired you the most?
God, oh Lord, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to answer the question. Do you say musical?
Play or musical?
Oh, I got it. Thank you. The play that I was the most inspired by this season was definitely What the Constitution Means to Me. I thought that was incredibly well written, so heartfelt and authentic, and incredibly beautifully acted. I loved it.
And what are you directing this year? What can we see you doing?
Well, this year is a film year for me, so I will be directing the biopic of the Aretha Franklin story starring Jennifer Hudson. So this year is all about the film, but you can see me next year. I'll be directing the musical version of the book The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton.
So you're going musical all the way.
yeah, it's a musical time for me.
I'm so excited.